Wednesday.
Yes, it's Wednesday. Welcome, everybody.
Yes.
So we want to just thank everybody, and we've had a fun day.
Fun day.
We went to see House of Gucci. It's a must go see.
We had a girls' day.
That's right.
Yeah, very
It
nice.
was very nice.
Well,
So
welcome everybody. Thank you for watching Get Down and Dirty Talking Art.
yes, we're here.
Yes.
We got two amazing guests. I'm very excited to really talk to them and find out about their inners and everything, and what moves them, what excites them. So welcome to WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world.
That's right. I'm your co-host, Calibri the artist.
And I am Debbie LaPrette, the artist. So welcome.
I'm gonna start saying Calibri LaPrette.
Oh yeah.
That always throws me.
I'll be Debbie Harris.
But welcome, as Debbie said, we have two amazing guests today. The world-renowned Mr. Daryn Darby and Mr. Walter Bailey. We're so excited to have both of them on today. Welcome, Mr. Darby.
Welcome.
Hey.
Thank you for joining.
And
Thanks for having me.
Mr. Bailey.
Must be having trouble getting on.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. As long as we can hear you.
We can hear you. We're good.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It really is a treat to have you.
It's an honor, really.
Yes, yes.
We're going to really be honest. It's really an honor.
Yes.
So we're very excited to have you guys both.
For those of you, small amount of people who may not know who Daryn Darby and Walter Bailey are, well, they both have coined futuristic, well, really just unique styles of art, both of them.
Very unique.
Daryn, can we start with you? Can you tell us a bit about yourself and the type of artwork that you do?
Well, my name is Daryn Darby. I'm an artist born and raised in Detroit. Currently, I create in a process called Le Puzzle, which I trademark and invented. It's layered puzzled images. So I create every image by hand cutting materials such as cardstock paper, mat board, wood, and I puzzle them together, creating an image using negative space.
And it's absolutely wonderful.
It's.
Can we actually have some samples of that? Daryn, can you put a picture up so the viewer can see?
Yes, it's
the type of images that you do.
I don't have a loaded picture.
No, it's okay.
We're going to load them.
Derek knows it. Derek, load it up.
Load it up there.
That's him.
Oh, where y'all get that from? I have something sitting here.
Yes. Well, here's one.
There's one. We got one.
So I know this was one that we're all trying to make go viral. Can you tell us about this piece and the significance?
Well, the significance of this piece is that this is an individual that's representing his city. And we all know that Detroit is a major city that gets underplayed a lot. So I created this piece to actually make prints of it so that people all over the world that's from Detroit can represent Detroit by saying that they're actually an ambassador for Detroit.
I like
you have the Ambassador Bridge in the background, so that kind of ties into the title.
I like that. I like that word. That's a great word. Ambassador.
I like the powerful with the ring. It almost reminds me of Do the Right Thing.
Yeah. He was at the
Riverside Gallery.
Riverside. Yes. That's right. I got to see it in person, everybody.
Yes. You had a piece at the Riverside Gallery that I was fortunate enough. It was stayed behind for a little bit for me to be able to see it, but it was of lavender. It was a woman. Yes. But it was just so beautiful. And I didn't have enough space to show it so you guys could see. But Daryn's work, you have the type of work that it just sticks with people. You know, you gaze into it. And I think because it has so many layers, physical layers.
Yes, you want to stare at it.
It forces you to look at it from all angles.
Yeah, that's what's so cool about it, because you stand there and you just keep looking and looking, and you can look into the depth of it. And it's so cool. I could look at it all day.
Yeah. So how long have you been practicing? How long have you been doing this?
Well, I've been an artist all my life, as far as I can remember. But this particular process, I've only been doing since 2014.
Oh, wow.
Really? Wow.
You've been in some
what did you do before? Exhibits. What kind of artwork? Were you doing painting or?
I did pencil drawing, charcoal drawing, colored pencils, pastel, acrylic paint.
Did it all.
Not all, but most of it.
Okay. For me, that's a lot.
You mentioned before that you worked with clothing.
Yes, I used to paint on the jackets. Back in the day when they had the rhinestone jackets, people would get them airbrushed, but I did them by hand painting.
That's nice.
That's cool.
That's nice.
That's really cool.
Was it in a similar style to what you do now?
Not at all. Not at all. It was more realistic. I mean, these are pretty much realistic, but you can see the different layers. But in painting, you kind of smooth out the layers more than anything to make it cohesive and blend in together.
That's cool.
Very nice.
That's cool.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Wow. Very good.
Very nice. Could we pull up another of Mr. Darby's pieces? Thank you, Derek. Nope, that's Walter Bailey. That's Walter Bailey too.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go. Yes. Can you tell us about this piece?
Oh, this piece was created for the auction that they had at the Charles H. Wright Museum. They were honoring men at the time, and Sidney Poitier was one of my favorite actors as a kid. I remember some of the movies that he used to make with Bill Cosby, and I was like, he's so underrated as a black actor. So I just found the opportunity to capture him in his excellence more than anything.
Yeah.
What size was this piece?
That piece was 8 by 10.
Okay.
I just, again, it's one of those things you can't stop looking at, you know. And Fitty now, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, he lived a very long, nice life, you know. But that's one of our legends,
Right?
Not on, you know, but the legacy.
But what a nice way to keep the legacy going.
Yeah.
That's I think it's an honor to them, you know, and for the history to keep, you know, so people understand the history and stuff like that behind it. Well, that's very cool.
Is it a hard process when you create these works?
The hardest part is engineering it. I come up with an idea that I have in my mind, and I draw it out, and then I have to determine what's going to be negative space and which layer is going to be next. So
it's like a puzzle.
It's like a puzzle. They puzzle. And that it is. And engineering sometimes just wrecks my brain. I mean, sometimes I can go days without figuring out what's going on with it.
So what is your, now I want to bring back to the Detroit piece and the Ambassadors for Detroit. What was the reason for doing that? Well, you didn't have to put it up.
Well, that's cool.
You can put it up though.
You can put it up.
Get a refresher.
Yeah.
But what was your reason for doing this? You know, is
like
it?
I'm a diehard guy for Detroit. I mean, you know, I love my city, and I just wanted a piece that would actually show you that person really has love and know about his city, because his arm is actually throwing a punch, just like Joe Louis, the monument that they have down at Hart Plaza on Jefferson. Yes. His fist is actually, and his arm is actually in that motion, and you can tell he has the D shirt on, the D jacket on, and then he has Detroit on, a Detroit T-shirt, and under it reads Motor City, established in 1701. And it has Detroit, Michigan in there as well. I mean, those are things that are just peeking from behind his jacket. And then he has the Spirit of Detroit emblem on his hat. So I just wanted to actually put some things in there that would help people understand that if you're from Detroit, I mean, you're a diehard. You know, this city was built on grit, you know, so I just wanted to signify that in this piece. And Joe Louis is my third cousin, so.
Okay. Really? Oh, wow. That's cool. And how big was that piece?
This piece is, the original is 30 by 40, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, 30 by 48.
Okay.
So wow, wait a minute.
Big.
That's 4 feet by like 2.5 feet. Yeah. Yeah, 2.5 feet by 4 feet. That's a huge picture.
It is.
Oh my God, that's
Lord. Yeah.
Get it? I want one. Definitely get it.
That's cool. So you're doing prints of that one too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something he said he wanted to
that's-
print to help showcase the city.
That's right. Okay.
I
Yeah.
think that's something that we're all passionate about, given the fact that we have such gifted and artistic abilities in Detroit.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to showcase that and advertise that worldwide.
It is. It really is. Because I think Detroit has got the hub of, I think, the most artists that I've seen. I know other cities do, but I think we really shine.
We haven't had a chance to shine.
Well, we're going to be shining.
Right.
But it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Let's just take a quick moment to remind our viewers that you're tuning in to Get Down and Dirty Talking Art on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and comment.
Comment and share.
That's
Comment
right.
and share.
That's
Please.
right.
Yes.
We're here with magnificent artists Daryn Darby and Walter Bailey. Thank you for tuning in.
Two of Detroit's finest.
That's right.
And you got two of Detroit's finest ladies here too. So just,
yeah. Police. Mr. Bailey, are you with us?
I don't
No,
know.
I don't hear him.
I don't hear them.
Okay, well,
All
we'll
right.
keep him on ice.
All right.
Oh, Mr. Darby, you have mentioned before about Afrofuturism.
Yeah, can you explain that?
Yes, I collaborate on a new line that we're launching. We haven't really launched it yet, with another artist in the city of Detroit, Anzi D. Norman. And Anzi is pretty much an abstract collage artist. He does things out of the box, and I'm more realistic, more figurative. So we collaborated and combined the two styles together. And Anji came up with the idea like, hey, we should do some Afrofuturism. You really don't see that with the natural hand creating them. You see them a little bit of it, but you see mostly with the graphic design part of it.
Mm-hmm. Now, could you explain to our viewers what Afrofuturism is?
Yeah.
Afrofuturism is a take on the African nature of our culture, and we combined it with futuristic twists. We add fiction and science fiction in it, and we kind of created almost like on a Star Wars level, the Matrix level, you know, things of that nature. The Black Panther. We have images that we combine. We combine old with new. We'll take some old African masks and combine a futuristic mask with it.
Well, that's going to be cool.
It really is.
Just to let people know.
No, not really, but it sounds.
Well, he is he does multi types of artwork, but I know that he does well, not lay puzzle, but I know that he works with wood as well too.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my God, his work is extraordinary. It's extraordinary. I think he just had a birthday.
Okay. Okay.
That's random. Happy birthday, Anzi, if you watch it. But man, I definitely look forward to seeing that collaboration.
So when are you guys, have any idea when it'll be ready for viewing or anything? Or where are you still working on that?
Well, we can't give away.
No, we've been giving sneak peeks to certain places. We've actually entered into certain exhibitions out of the state. So we won a prize in at Wilberforce.
Okay.
We actually won 2 prizes in Wilberforce. And we actually showed in Louisville, Kentucky, and now we're in Columbus. So we're actually Dayton. I'm sorry, we're in Dayton now, and they're looking to feature one of our pieces in their newspaper.
Nice. So you're on like a tour.
We love to travel. We love to get outside of the state.
Yeah,
stepping out of the box. I like it.
What's your experience with working in different states, and with Louisville in particular? Because we were just speaking on that with another artist. Their art scene, I guess, is crazy. In Louisville. I've never been.
It's a great. Oh yeah, it's a crazy city. Yeah.
Well,
what's your experience?
Ohio is great. I mean, they showed us a lot of love. Yeah, and it's pretty. The community is growing as far as the art community.
Yeah,
it's not as large as ours.
No, it's not as cool as ours.
It's not as cool as ours. Nobody as cool as ours.
Yeah, that's right.
Kentucky, we didn't get much love in Kentucky.
What? Oh,
yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
it was kind of like they used us up and tossed us out.
Oh, good. I have to get on y'all, Kentucky. Especially after we heard all these wonderful things about the art scene in Kentucky. This is how you do Daryn Darby.
That's right. That's right. When they got that
Well,
big art.
wherever you go,
Hmm.
wherever you go, you're gonna have ups and downs.
Yeah. I think it's really cool that you're traveling with the art. Um, because as you mentioned, like with Ohio, there are a lot of places that don't have the scene. There are artists, of course, everywhere,
Right.
but you may not necessarily have that scene to get out there.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go to other places or kind of go on tour, it brings a bit of excitement and a different type of culture to those different places.
Right.
I think it's cool. It's like you're doing a duty.
Yeah.
What's on the list? Where do you have any other places you want to hit?
I do want to do DC.
Yes. Man.
Yeah, I visited DC last year, and I love the city.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's larger than what I thought, and it's a lot more going on than I thought. But I hear that the art scene is really great in DC and Maryland, the DMV area. I would love to do something there.
That's cool.
That's nice.
That's cool. So, are you going to be showing anything up here? You guys going to have anything coming in the Detroit area?
Not yet. No, we don't have anything.
Okay.
We're planning something.
Okay.
But we're looking for the perfect venue for it.
Okay. Well, we'll let you all know when he does, when they do come up. We'd love to be able to showcase it.
This show is huge.
I bet.
Yeah,
what exhibitions have you been part of so far?
As far as in the city or?
Yeah.
Oh man, I've done so much in the city. I've been in the Detroit Artist Market. I've been in the Scarab Club. Mm-hmm. I've been at the Car Center. Mm-hmm. I've been at the David Whitney Building. I've been in NCA, the National Conference of Artists. Mm-hmm. Trying to think. I've been at Collected Detroit.
Everywhere.
No, that's not everywhere.
That's cool.
It's about everywhere. I'm sure everybody has seen your work, even if they're not familiar with you. They know your work because it's everywhere. I want to know how long. What is the process to create these pieces? Because at least through the pandemic, I've seen you in at least 5 shows. Maybe, at least 5. Mm-hmm. And I haven't seen any repeat work. You know, it's not like you take the same piece. Usually they're sold out,
which is a good thing.
One. And you crank out a lot of pieces. It's not like 1 or 2. Is it a long process?
Some pieces it is.
Yeah.
Some like I say, the engineering side is the toughest. And then, art is a feeling. So sometimes you'll start something and then you have to walk away from it and come back because your emotions are all tied up into something else. So you forget about your creative juices and your mind goes off into space. So
what do you do?
Sometimes you can get in the zone and you just knock it out. But
what do you do to set your mood, your zone?
I pray. I ask God to help me and guide me and lead me and show me what am I supposed to be doing next.
I like that.
I like that
too.
I like that too.
That's very cool.
I like that too. Because your work really is, each piece is unique and it has its own feeling to it, from the colors. There's
you feel the energy of the piece.
That's you really do.
You do. I like to look at pieces and I just feel the energy of it. And you could just look at it and just like, you keep looking and you're always experiencing something different. And that's what's so unique.
I saw one piece at Emoja, and I think the face was half lion and half woman. Is that right? Am I wrong?
That's the better half royalty. It's actually a man and a woman, but it's a diptych, which is 2 pieces separated but combined. And the lion was over their head as their crown. So the male had the lion with the mane, and the woman had the lioness. So together they are better. They're each other's better half.
See, that's what I mean. How you come up with that?
That's so cool. How do we come up with anything we do?
But I mean, consistently, it's like, boom, you have these brilliant pieces, and then right over here another brilliant piece. Like there's never been one where I looked at like, eh.
Yeah, every piece is so unique.
They look fantastic, but they're also just the thought, the engineer behind it. But the thought, the concepts, that's the word that I'm thinking. The concepts behind them are unmatched, I think, from any other artist that I've seen. I'm sorry, Walter, if you like. I won't say nope, not Walter. Because Walter out cold too.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
So I won't speak that boldly, but they really are top notch. Really, really. You do your thing on this artwork.
That's right. That's so cool. That's so
Goodness gracious. So you were just in I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my train of thought back. You were just in an exhibit at Emotion? What was your last exhibit?
Yeah, what was your last one?
My last one was at the Riverside. The one before that was at Collective Detroit.
Okay. Because I seen him at Riverside.
Now, yeah, but you were exhibiting amongst other artists. What was your last solo?
The last solo I had, normally I do like salon style. That's the only time I really did a solo show. Out of someone's home or something like that.
That's cool. That's cool. We're ready for another one.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just thinking solo shows because you steal the show.
Yeah. We'll have to go down to where are you guys showing right now? What part of the country?
We're in Dayton, Ohio right now.
Okay. All right.
We're at the Dayton Art Institute.
That's very cool.
Man, that's a prestigious.
Yeah, our Dayton's about 4 hours away. Yeah.
It's actually 3 hours.
3 hours?
For me, it might be for 4 hours for you.
Okay.
For me, it's 3 hours.
Okay. Yeah.
A nice field trip.
Yeah. Well, Louisville's a good place too to go to. That's a little more far, but Louisville's very cool. So, yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Yes. So, do you have any new aspirations you're coming up with? I'm sure you do. Or do you work constantly? You know, are you always working, or are you just always thinking and planning?
I'm a workaholic. I'm always working.
I understand.
My wife tells me, sit down for a minute. I can't stay still.
I know. I understand. Yep.
Yeah, I'm an early riser. As soon as I get up, I'm already working on something.
Working. How many pieces would you say you created in this style since 2014?
Oh my goodness,
that's a lot. Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot because I was constantly working. I don't even know. I don't even know where to start because I see pictures on my laptop and was like, man, I forgot I made that. So it's so much. Yeah, I've created a lot of artwork.
Roundabout. I'm asking because there are a lot of artists. Basically, so they know for a successful artist or professional artist the body of work, what goes into a portfolio, basically, so they can kind of see. You know, you have some artists that maybe within the last 5, 6 years, 7 years, they might, create 10 pieces. They might do 20 pieces. And then you have artists like yourself who have hundreds, maybe even thousands.
Yeah.
No. If I had to put a number on it, I would say anywhere between 5 to 800, something like that.
That's tremendous. Yeah, that's very cool.
That's like 100 pieces a year.
I always say you do what you love and you love what you do. Mm-hmm. So that's what makes it just so absolutely perfect.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, that's very cool.
So you have an exhibition coming up that you're part of for Black History Month. Well, you're in it now. I actually saw one of your pieces. There was a woman. She was African American soldier. She posed as a man. Could you tell us about that piece?
Yes, that was Cathay Williams, and Cathay Williams actually posed as a male to enter into the United States Army because at the time, Charles Sumner was the senator
Mm-hmm.
of a state. I forget what state he was over, but he fought for African American men
Mm-hmm.
to actually get more pay being in the service. So since they were getting more money, she decided that, hey, I want to be a part of this too. I want to make a little bit of money too. So she enlisted as Williams Cafe. So she switched her names around so that they would think that she was a male. And they didn't know that she was a male until she actually got sick and had to go to see the military physician.
Mm-hmm.
So once they found out, then they had to kick her out.
Wow. That is cool.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
If you guys see, it's a black and white piece, and she just looks so gangster.
Wow.
Just the posture, and then the words and everything behind it, with the articles and whatnot behind it. It's a powerful piece.
When did she enter the army? What like how many years ago? I mean, I'm sure it was
It was during the Civil War.
the Civil War. Okay, that is really cool.
Mhm.
Wow.
What made you choose to depict that figure and for this exhibit?
I love researching unsung heroes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of information that people don't know or don't even do their due diligence to find out. So what I do, I go and dig up some unknown African American heroes that don't get their just due.
Mm-hmm.
So I create them. I love creating, so because it causes you to have a conversation with folks.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Definitely.
That's really cool. That's very cool. That's a great story.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm going to pause for a second and remind you all that you're watching Get Down and Dirty Talking Art on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world.
That's right, with Cleaver the artist and Debbie LeBret the artist, and our wonderful guests. So, yeah.
Yes. We're here tonight with Daryn Darby. We're talking about his hundreds of pieces. One in particular you could check out at River Raisin Battlefield Park in Monroe. That exhibit is going on currently, and the reception is coming up on the 19th. So, Mr. Darby, you're speaking at this reception coming up, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. How was
That's
that?
cool.
You're like a special guest for this exhibit.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, you are.
I would say that, but hey,
It's a very proud moment.
can we pull up that flyer? This is an upcoming exhibit. Well, it's ongoing right now, but the reception is on the 19th. And as you can see right there on the flyer speaking, it's special guest Daryn Darby. But that's going to be the 19th, Saturday, February 19th from 5 to 8 p.m. And I'm actually excited about that. That's Monroe history.
That is huge history.
How does it feel to be part of such a a powerful exhibition for the city of Monroe?
I'm a very laid back type of person. So things really don't hit me until I get there.
Yeah.
Once I get there, then I get excited. But when you have so much going on and you're doing so much, you don't really have time to get excited sometimes.
Yeah.
Right.
But once I get prepared for it and the days get closer, but I'm very honored and excited to be a part of such an event. I mean, I'm not shunning that at all. I mean, I'm very excited about it on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How many
Yeah,
people do you have there at the Monroe Art Gallery, at the Monroe, wherever it is, that place? How many pieces of art are you going to have there showing?
Just one.
Oh, just one. Okay.
But that is a very significant piece. It's something that educated all of us. And not only that, I want to speak to the significance of the event for the viewers. With a bit of a backstory, we spoke on live. It's Robert. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
Robert S. Duncanson there was a Breakfast Club member who found out that there was a famous artist buried in Monroe, and he didn't have a headstone. So from there, it turned into this crusade. She got him a headstone. He now has a holiday. He has a street. And they're putting him in the curriculum, and now there is an official Black History Month and legacy exhibit. And there was a lot of backlash and criticism and hurdles to get to this point. Just flat out racism.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but there was. So it was a big push to integrate African American culture and artistry into their city. So this is really the first of many. And the fact that you're kicking it off in style. It's not even just, any old artist. It's, world renowned artists. I'm proud. I'm proud that the city gets to see artists of your caliber, and that you also are educating. You didn't come with Martin Luther King. Not that there's nothing wrong with Martin Luther King, but we know Martin Luther King. You came with the unsung heroes and showed that, look, there's history in Black culture all over the place. So I have to say that I'm excited for you.
Yeah. And what a great one to be the very first one for this exhibit, and in this powerfulness of this exhibit. And it'll keep going and just teaching people about it and stuff like that. It's been going on for a couple of years. I remember when went to the GIA and they had talking about the gravestone, and stuff like that.
Well, she got the gravestone,
right?
But for the city of Monroe acknowledging it's all new.
Really big.
It's all new. It's all
really big. And thank you, Dora Kelly. Who got the whole thing going. That's a powerful.
And viewers, make sure you show up for that event, because now there still is a push there, and I don't know if you know, but there's still a kind of a talking like, white people aren't gonna come.
Yeah.
So it really is a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing. But thank you for your excellence.
That's very cool. I don't think our other guest is on. There he's back.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. He pulled him to the side because we can't hear Walter. Walter, you hear spirit?
Wait, they're going to try to see if we can get him on.
We're going to see. Well, hey, Walter, are you there?
Does he want to call in?
He can't call in.
Oh, he can't call in. That's right.
Well, Walter, we can't hear spirit.
That's right. That's right. Can we talk about we can pull his work up.
Yeah. Let's pull a bit of Walter's work up, because he's here with you. He's in that same exhibition. So,
I can't really.
Can we start with, there's a picture with him in it. Thank you, Derek.
There it is.
This is an older picture. I like this one because it shows that he's been doing this for a minute.
Yeah. Yes.
But yes, that is world-renowned artist Walter Bailey. Again, he is another one who has his own unique futuristic style of art. It's
amazing.
Man.
And you really understand it because he paints on the acrylic and he paints on the back part of it. And it's just like, I look at it and go, my mind I can't picture how he does it. It's just so unique. So unique.
Can we show another one of his images? Yeah, that's one where you can see
Is it the curve? It's a curve to it. It's a very unique style. When you see it, you recognize it, and when you actually see it in person, it's just so neat. He was down at the
Swords and Plowshare. Yes, he has an artist talk on Swords and Plowshare. You can tune in.
Yeah,
but I like that his work is he does it on the underside of the panel, but he also has to sketch it to keep the etching to keep the paint from running. So I can't even imagine what goes into that all the way.
I can't either. And just to come up with it, it's like we have two great artists that came up with such a unique technique, which I just think it's so cool. Everybody's showing their creative side and how they do it. It's just, I love it.
Daryn, was it intimidating at all working with Walter Bailey?
No, not at all.
That's cool.
Yeah. Now he I'm laughing because the people that know Walter Bailey knows he got something.
I love his work. He's very inspiring.
Yeah. It's like I
And I
look
get
at
a
other.
lot of inspiration from other artists.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool, and we can just get inspired by looking at somebody else's work. It just
Mm-hmm.
you feel their energy, and then you get new energy from it, and you just kind of start creating. That's what's so cool
Right.
is being out there and just getting inspired by a piece, and then going home and creating your own inspiration. That's
Mm-hmm.
what's so fun, you know. That's what I always kind of like. Okay, you know. We both
Sorry,
just
just captivated by all of this.
yeah, you know. So yeah. All right.
What's your favorite part of being an artist? And let me ask you this: what were you doing before you were working in art?
I've always been working in art. I
Okay.
always get people that
Okay.
they would commission me to draw them pictures of their families and I worked at Chrysler for 15 years.
Okay.
So in Chrysler they deemed me as the plant artist. So I've done a number of different things at Chrysler. I built floats, I did auctions, it was I did
Wow.
calendars and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
Newsletters. Yeah.
the artist, the
The art.
Chrysler artist. That's
I like
hilarious.
that. I like that. That's very
But I
cool.
never knew the business side of art. I never knew that art was a billion-dollar industry. I never knew nothing about. I only knew my own little circle that I was in.
Mhm.
That's what I understood. I didn't understand the business side of how people really, really took it serious. See, when you're gifted, sometimes you don't take it serious.
No, that's true.
So I didn't take it as serious as what it should be taken as.
Mhm.
I mean,
What made
because there's a lot
you
of
start?
people out there looking for you.
Yeah. What made you start taking it seriously?
Once I started going to the Breakfast Club,
Oh wow.
That's so
Wow.
cool. Wow.
yeah, in 2015, Henry Harper really got on my tail. So yeah,
Shout out.
he mentored me to really take it serious. So
Mhm.
That's very cool.
That's
And look at where
cool.
you are today. That's
right,
wonderful.
right,
And
never expected it.
and headed.
Yeah.
Good grief. So what are some things that you do differently now that you weren't doing when you were just using it as a hobby, so to speak?
I participate in shows. I get in as many exhibitions as I can. Um, I even talk to other people about art, the importance of collecting sometimes. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, how it is an investment. It's I mean, I look at it now as something that I love to do and still make a career out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's very cool.
Do you collect art as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's wonderful. I won't ask about your collection because that's you basically told me at that point.
Yeah.
But it's good to know that you collect as well. Now, I keep wanting to go back to why art, and I
Right.
know that you've been an artist forever, but why? I mean, why art over anything else?
I believe it's my calling. I'm called to do this. This is my purpose. You know, it may not be my dream, but it is my purpose. And a lot of times, your purpose is a vehicle to your dream.
I like that. I like that. I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to
I
put that on the
do.
thing, a bumper sticker.
I
Your purpose is a vehicle to your dream.
like that. That's a powerful statement.
Yes.
That is,
Yes, it is.
wow. It's like sometimes certain statements just kind of resonate with you, and you're just sitting there going, "Yeah, I like that." You
Mm-hmm.
know, and it inspires other people to kind of just follow their dreams.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I really think it's really important to follow your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and just I really do. I've always said that. You know,
Do you feel there's any particular message that you deliver through your artwork?
Oh yeah, I love messages in my artwork.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most important part to me about my artwork because there are always hidden messages in there. So I want you to ask me, what does this mean? because that's the most important part to me as far as doing art is the relationship side, is fellowshipping, building relationships with people that you don't know,
Mm-hmm.
and expressing love, joy, peace, happiness, encouragement. You know, that's the biggest part that I want to implement in my artwork.
Nice. What goes through your mind when you watch people look at your artwork and try to figure stuff out?
I just want them to talk to me. That's it.
Yeah, isn't it fun? That's my thing. Is
Yeah,
I'm talking to the people who
yeah.
are. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things is talking. Everybody knows
Yeah.
that.
When you got a puzzle there, you gotta at least try to figure the puzzle out first.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
Then come and say, "Hey, man, what's this?"
yeah.
Have you ever
Mhm.
had anybody try to guess what your pieces are about?
Not really.
No. Okay.
What are you talking about? The process, or the image itself?
The image itself.
Oh yeah, a lot of people have come up and just some people even break down a piece better than I could.
Okay. Okay. What's the? I asked two. What's the wildest thing anybody ever guessed? And then what is the Well, I'll stick with
Stupidest
that.
thing?
What's the
Yeah,
what's the wildest thing
yeah.
anybody has ever guessed or assumed?
I don't know. I'm quite sure I would have remembered, but I don't remember.
We got to take a fast break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're here watching WJZZ Cool Jazz, the coolest station in the world, on Get Down and Dirty Talking Art with Kalibi the artist and Debbie LaPratt. So take it from there.
That's right. We're here with the magnificent Daryn Darby.
And
Welcome. And thank you for watching.
then we got our other guest that's on mute. Really can't
Walter
get
Bailey. Y'all comment. Go flood Walter Bailey's Facebook page right now. So
Yeah.
you're supposed to be on Get Down and Dirty Talking Art.
Walter, can you hear us by chance? Can you
He
tell
has him off to the side.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's still not out. Well, but we're just gonna have to have him back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So we're talking about guessing. The reason why I asked you about the pieces because I've had people try to guess when I do abstract, and they come up with they come up with some stuff, boy. But to me, it makes it entertaining, and I think it's fun to kind of mess with people too.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
But that's me.
I know that's fun. That was fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is very cool. I'm just like, oh my god. I
Just-
keep thinking about his pieces that he had at the Rivergate, Rivergate or
Riverside.
Riverside. I always said Rivergate, Riverside. Yeah,
Riverside.
it was a great evening. It was just. How many pieces did you have there?
I had 8 pieces there.
That's right. Didn't you have one that was like a city?
Man.
The city.
Yes, it was a almost like it was a street sign with a taxi cab.
Yes, that was very deep, but it was so you could just keep looking at it, and you just kept seeing different things on it. Yeah, I could. Yeah, that was a real. I kept going back and looking at it because I was just like intrigued with all the detail that was on it, and just all me in the city and stuff. It was just. I just kept looking, going, oh my god! And every time you looked at it, you seen something different. That's what was so cool about it. It was just now that piece was. I know we don't have a photo of it, but that piece that must have been very challenging.
It
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
It
because
was very taxing.
it was like to me that was like the hardest crossword puzzle anybody's not crossword, but the hardest puzzle anybody would ever put together. That 10,000 piece.
That's what I picture when I see you doing it. I picture you like because you're cutting all of these individual pieces, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That. Oh, now I'm banging on the table. Sorry. But is that my God? Like, just on average, how long does it take you to complete your larger pieces?
Maybe about a week.
About a week.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's good. That's still really good.
But he's probably working all day, every day.
All day.
Yeah.
All day.
Have you ever messed your pieces up and couldn't remember where they went?
Yeah, but I figured it out at the end.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
I figured it out.
Puzzle piece. Yeah.
Yeah, because once you lay them all out, you be like, "What in the world is this?" So I have to kind of put them together as I'm working.
Mhm.
And then sometimes you can't do that because you don't know if it's going to work out, because you don't know if the layering, the engineering side is going to make it look presentable.
Okay. Yeah, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
You got to like actually engineer it out.
And all the different colors and
Wow.
everything like
Yeah,
that.
and to make sure that they
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
The mind of Daryn Darby.
The mind
We
of
need a
every artist.
documentary.
Yeah, yeah. You know, that's so cool. Now, is anybody in your family also an artist?
My mother is an artist, and my oldest brother.
Okay.
What kind of art did they do?
My mother used to do. I remember seeing charcoal drawings around the house and painting, acrylic paint. Yeah, and a lot of my family members stole her artwork. So,
Family.
well, I won't say steal, but
Yeah.
they took it without her permission. So,
Yeah. Well, I guess it's good that they enjoy it. You know.
Yeah. That's cool. Cool. Yeah.
Do you were you influenced at all by your mother and your brother?
I won't say that, but I was so in awe at their artwork. I guess it was. I guess you can say I was inspired, because my brother is a way better artist than I am, and he don't even practice. He don't even have any interest in the artwork.
Oh, I was about to ask about an exhibit.
Oh no, he's phenomenal, and he don't even have any interest in it. He's one of those guys that's into computers, real deep stuff like that.
Hmm.
He's a coder. He creates websites and stuff like that, and apps. So
Okay.
that's his passion. He has a degree in engineering, so that's what he loves to do.
Engineer brain.
The engineering brain is what we say. It's at the other side. What are we, the right side? Are we the left side?
Oh, I don't know which side. I know we're the creative side.
And I can't remember which is the creative and the other one is the engineering side. You know, because I've met artists, they've been really great artists, but you could tell the way they speak. It's like, are you an engineer? Yeah. You could do something about it when they're an artist and they're an engineer. It's like, but they're really, some are fantastic artists.
Mhm.
You know, it's like really, it's really cool.
Yeah.
So anything great on the cusp that's coming up that you would like to share or you can share or
Don't have anything great coming up, but we're looking forward to some stuff. So that's in the planning. So we'll drop it as soon as it's ready.
Okay. All right,
that's
then.
cool. That's very cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
We don't have our other guests. Can you talk anything?
no,
yet?
he has them off to the side. It's
Okay.
fine.
All right. We're
It's
just
fine.
making sure that we can't, I know he can
Well,
hear us.
It's getting to be about that time. We usually like to wrap up on a positive note. So, if you have any advice or something that you would tell your younger self, what would it be?
Yeah.
Be more of a student. Learn as much as you can, and pay attention to your gift. You know what I'm saying, and understand that it is a gift, and that it needs to be shared.
I like that.
Wow. I like that.
that.
That's cool. He said some really powerful stuff today.
I know. It's like you're so modest, but you're just giving us all these diamonds. Very wonderful. And in depth. Who may I ask you? Who did you learn from? Not your technical gift, but who do you find inspiration or draw
Yeah. Who
inspiration
influenced
from?
you? Other
I
than your
really didn't get any influence growing up. Like I said,
Student.
Yeah.
but that's why that's the part where I would tell my younger self, hey, go get some tutelage, get up under somebody, get a mentor. I really didn't have that growing up. I was creating my own lane, so I started just drawing on my own. I drew out of comic books, superheroes and stuff like that. But I never really had no one tell me, oh, you need to do something with that.
Would you any suggestions on how anybody would maybe like find their mentor or they can, it's just something that I've always wondered. How would you find a mentor to help like help young students out there, or somebody who's out there. Any suggestions for the artists who are listening, or anybody that's maybe a budding artist? How would you just match up with a mentor?
Surround yourself with like-minded individuals.
Okay.
I mean, somebody that you know that's doing something greater than what you want to do. And get in the community of what you're desiring to do. I mean, go out, mingle, meet people. You never know who you'll run into. I mean, it's all going to line up once you start doing that.
That's right. That's right.
And if you're an artist, go to a lot of exhibitions. You'll bump into a whole lot of artists, a whole lot of curators, a whole lot of collectors, a whole lot of mentors. It's a lot of people out there just waiting for you.
Okay. That's cool.
What advice would you give someone to tap into what their gifts are? Some people don't know what their gifts are.
No, but I'm a very spiritual person, so I tap into God. God will tell you anything. He made you. He created you.
Yeah.
He know what you were made for. So
that's right.
That's just me.
Yes.
Or if you're not spiritual, there's something that you're good at that you don't realize you're good at.
Mm-hmm.
So when you hear people saying that you're good at this, receive it, believe it, and then start working in it.
I love it.
I do.
I love that.
That's wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
and
you.
Remember not the Westland, the Monroe.
Robert S. Duncanson Legends.
Yes.
And Black History Month exhibition going on currently, and the reception is February 19th.
What are the hours? Isn't it like
5 to 8?
During the day
it's from 10 to 5.
10 to 5. Yes.
10 to 5.
Anybody can stop in if you happen to be down there. Stop in and check it out.
Yes.
Want to give them the address again?
333 Dixie Highway, Monroe, Michigan.
She did it. She remembered.
Because it's easy.
Yeah. So.
But thank you so very much, Mr. Daryn Darby, for joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you both. You guys are awesome hosts. I mean,
thank you. We have fun. We just with each other, and we just have so much fun, and we have great guests.
Thank you.
We have a guest
find a mentor.
That's right. Yeah.
Oprah, if you listen.
That's right. Anybody who's listening, we're always looking for mentors. Just reach on out to us. So thank you, and I'm sorry for our other guests that we couldn't get on.
Yeah, Walter Bailey. We'll have to have him join.
We'll have you back on. So. But thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Darby.
You have a great night, and we'll see you on down the road. We'll see you at Monroe. So thank you.
And, speaking of Monroe, next week we'll have the
Dora Kelly,
the originator. I want to say curator, but she is the originator. Miss Dora Kelly will be coming on along with Mr. William Parker, who's president of the NAACP.
Yes,
they'll be talking about the event
Wednesday, guys.
They can't talk about all the juicy hurdles.
Yes,
they had to jump for the event. But,
that's right.
To tell everybody more about what's happening with it. So I hope you tune in.
All right.
And we might have another movie review.
We don't know.
Go see House of Gucci, everybody.
It was fantastic. Yes.
All right. Thank you for tuning in
to
Get Down and Dirty Talking Art. Again, your host, Calibri, the artist.
And Debbie LaPrette, the artist. And everybody, thank you. Be safe. Stay warm. Hey, we were driving down the expressway with our windows down today. It just felt so good, that fresh air. It's like I'm sticking my head out the window like the dog.
Her head out of the window. Lord, my wig would come off if I did that. So.
There goes Cleveland!
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you. And we'll see you all next week. Remember, get down and dirty talking.
Snatch my wig off, y'all. Good night.
Good night.